So this is day 2 of doing the ceiling to the man cave and the stairs for the man cave. So we got just a few more pieces of the upstairs floor to put in. A few more sheets of 4x8. That was all 1/2 inch 4x8 plywood. The stairs are gonna go along this area right here. So they'll start out down at this corner and they'll run to above this doorway. And what we figured out is to clear that doorway with 10-inch steps, 10-inch deep steps. I need to do a 7 1/4 rise on all of the steps. So it'll be 7 1/4 up and then 10 inches in. So to start this out, our step is going to be the first step. We'll take away the 1.5 inches for the 2x10, and so that'll give us 5 3/4, and that'll be our starting out. The starting out rise right here will be 5 3/4. So 5 3/4. And then if you come in and add another 1.5 inches right here, this is where your step will be. If I can do this one-handed. So 1.5 inches will be here. And then we'll do another 1.5 inch mark here. So now that those marks are done, I can draw in a line right here. So we'll match up this little mark that I made here and this little mark that I made there. And draw those. So this essentially would be where the 2x10 is sitting. So if I add that 1.5 inches, then it puts me at 7 1/4. So that's our 7 1/4 rise. So like I said, on the first one, we'll take away the 1.5 inches for the 2x10. And that's how we'll start our steps. So then the next one, we'll come in 10 inches at the edge of the board. And then we'll go to 7 1/4. So 7 1/4 right there. I drew the line out already. So then we just go to the next one. So 10 inches right here at the edge of the board. And then 7 1/4 right here. And then so I'll just draw this step out on the inside of the square. If I can hold the square and the camera. So I just make my mark here. And make a mark here. Okay, so that's the next step done. So 10 inches along here. And then our rise, 7 1/4. So what I have to do, because it took me a while to get my head wrapped around this, I have to pretend like this board is there on the first one. So if I take from right here at the top of the 2x10, that's not here obviously, but that's where it'll be. If I take from right here and measure out along this line out to here, it'll end up, you add the 1.5 inches for the 2x10, the height of the 2x10, and then that'll give you a 7 1/4 rise. And so we just carry these lines 10-inch depth and then 7 1/4 rise. We just carry that out the whole way down this 2x12. Alright, so we know the exterior wall of that room is 10 foot tall. So it's that'll be 120 inches. So we'll just do 120. I don't know if you can see that on the phone. 120 divided by 7 1/4, 7.25. And that gives us, can we see this? 16.5 steps. So we'll just go with 16 steps. Alright, so this line right here is the 16th step, the top of the 16th step. So I'm just going to carry this line all the way across the board. Alright, so this line right here, that is going to be the floor. So I just got to cut this piece off, and that'll be the way the stairs is laying on the floor. So the next piece we'll have to knock off is right here. And then if you can imagine the 2x10 sitting on there, that will be the first step. So I just have to knock this off, and then we'll start making the cuts across here. And when I get to the end, I'll stop, but obviously since it's a circular saw, it's not going to make the cut all the way through. So I'll just come back with a jigsaw or sawzall and just cut the little extra that I need to cut. Alright, first step cut out. So these are the stringers all screwed into the wall here. And then our outer stringer, we just put a double plate there. One up the inside. And then one on the outside cut to fit. And on the inside we built this to support it. And all we have to do now is from right here down build a little bit of support for the stairs. Okay, and this is the final product. We got the sheathing on the walls that's behind the stairs. We'll just finish up that top part. The stairs have a little bit of support right here. And we just put in some scrap boards right there. I'll come back and do the same thing and put some more boards to run off of the stair stringers, and that'll just be for some paneling that's going to go up across right here to cover up the stairs. And then we'll just put a little door for some added storage up underneath the stairs. And this is the ceiling. Ceiling is completely done now. Sorry, it's not completely done. I need to finish these boards all the way across. But all the flooring is done for the upstairs. So now we'll take a look upstairs. So the top of the bathroom is done. And the little stair landing is all boxed in. And all the sheeting is down for the floor. And I had to raise up that LED light. It doesn't light the back corner very well, but it lights it pretty good for how close it is to the floor. So that's it for the past 2 days. We got the ceiling done, or the roof done, and the stairs. Thanks for watching.